Oh, even better. Hi, this is the August 8th, 2024 Cold Spring Village planning meeting. I'm the chair. I volunteered to be the chairperson for the meeting since our extremely capable chairman is on vacation. I don't have any remarks beyond that. We don't have a public hearing this time, so we're just gonna sit down here. That's it. So next item is an opportunity to add any or modify any agenda items. Do either one of you two have a add or modify agenda item?
I don't have a copy of it, but I do remember getting one, and I don't think I wanted to add anything. That's okay. Do you have one for us to see or no?
I don't. I just grabbed it. Did you not get it on the email?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where. Okay. 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 Third item on the agenda is approval of the minutes. We were given a copy of the May 23rd minutes, which I guess is the one that that the three of us were at and can actually approve them.
I'll move a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
Okay, and all in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, the minutes are for May 23rd are approved. Fourth item, report of members. You two have anything to report? Okay, did we receive any correspondence?
No.
Wow, we're moving right along. Okay, item number 6. Now we get more interesting. We have two items, 6 East Belvedere and 40 Main Street. Let's chat about 6 Belvedere.
I don't have the application here just because there's nothing particularly new other than what just came in.
Okay, so Jonathan, we just received a big engineering report. Actually, we haven't even, she just printed it off for us, but we haven't had any chance to review it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think with it being engineering comments, I think it's really got to go to Will for his analysis, and hopefully he could do that by the next meeting. But I think it's got to go to him before you guys can really move forward.
Okay, so
I just want to point out this one, and just in the conclusion, I don't know if you want to get that in from New York State. It's just
conclusion, since the runoff from the property is 0.39 cubic feet per second pre-development, and following the development, the runoff is 0.28 cubic feet per second. There is a net reduction of 0.11 cubic feet per second from the property. This satisfies the Village of Cold Spring code. So, but you feel we have to send this off to?
Yeah, to Will, the village engineer, just being that they're technical engineering documents, they're not really in lay terms or
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume this came from your
Yes.
engineer. Okay. Do you know if your engineer has sent this
So
to Will?
no, he hasn't. I just received it literally probably about a half hour ago. My own thing that I gotta deal with him, but yeah, so that's what it was late because we were supposed to have this like 2 weeks ago and it just
Okay,
No
okay, so we'll send this off to Will and hopefully we can get something back to discuss for the next meeting.
Sure, and I know you guys obviously have your own schedules and you're busy as well. Just keeping in mind every week that goes by, I'm paying for. So, if you guys know the next one, if it's gonna happen right now, or do I have to just kind of wait? Cause I'm just curious.
Oh, whether or not the meeting will happen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
there will be three of us, yeah, at
Okay.
least, yeah.
all
yeah.
right,
I
beautiful.
mean, one, two,
Next meeting?
yeah,
I'm not-
no, neither one of you?
No.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure we're on, there was an email and I'm almost certain that the 22nd. Yeah, because one of the things we're going to do is schedule a public hearing on 40. So that's a definite.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that being said, with it being a public hearing, is there any chance that we can get on, because I don't know if we have to be scheduled for one of those as well. So I don't know if it's prudent to be able to do, kind of kill two birds with one stone there, or if we're gonna have to reschedule.
So that would mean getting something in the paper tomorrow without having this final.
Well, I don't think we're quite at that point yet. I think we have to get an okay from Will first before you can deem the application complete and schedule a public hearing. So
Okay.
assuming Will has no additional comments, the board is satisfied, at the next meeting, you could schedule a public hearing for the following meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds reasonable. So do you take care of sending this to Will? Okay, so,
And just lastly, so I'm aware, the public hearing only happens once every,
well, it can be at every meeting.
okay, just. has to
We
be-
just,
Schedule.
the trick is we have to get a notification in the newspaper and they want it the Friday, like tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It's,
it's,
yeah, there's a,
Yeah.
there's a period, I'm not sure what that is.
It's like-
But we're not,
Do you happen to know
like,
what
I
that's
don't know
called?
if there's gonna be a public hearing.
Sorry?
yeah, for 40.
For 40, okay.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know what the notice period before a public hearing is?
I believe it's 10 days, but the way the newspaper operates and their printing schedule, they have to have everything essentially the day after each meeting in order to have it done in time for the following meeting.
Okay.
Right.
All right, so
But-
best case scenario, we're still a month away. Best case
Yes.
scenario.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Sorry about that.
It's not ideal.
40 Main Street, or
So is that?
that's it for you?
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
Are you 40 Main Street? So, I would just like to say, I'm sorry that, we had to cancel the public hearing. We are a volunteer organization and, and because we can only schedule a public hearing at a meeting, so we couldn't, put you on for this one. So we will, at this meeting, we will schedule the public hearing for the 22nd. And we have 3 people. I'm certain that there are 3 people committed for that. Okay?
From that, everything else we.
Yeah, I would assume so because we were ready to do the public hearing
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
And I think we already have the thing to go to the paper ready.
So I have the draft, I just have to change the dates because the last date I think was July 25th. So after I do that, I can put it in for tonight so that it gets in the paper for Wednesday and that should meet the time period.
So, are there any other requirements, with a rescheduled meeting? Do people need to be re-notified, neighbors and things?
Technically, yes. In this case, since they were already notified once and you're putting it in the paper, it's probably not the end of the world. I know it's typically only, I think for this one we said only the adjacent neighbors and across the street. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think probably the publication is okay. We don't want the applicant to have to go to extra trouble since it wasn't their fault that the meeting got canceled.
Okay, that I am fine with that.
Okay.
So the notification will get in the paper and just in 2 weeks, same place, same time. Okay?
Do we have to make a motion for that? or is-
Oh, do we have to make a motion?
Yeah, yep, motion to schedule the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to schedule a public hearing.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay, we're good on that. New business.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Yep, that's you guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you. All right, good luck.
Yeah.
And I would just add, the village could send out the notices to the neighbors, again, I guess. But again, we don't want to put that on the applicant in this case. So Abigail, I don't know if that's something you're able to do. I don't even know. I would assume it's just,
I think that since it already went out, and if anybody is interested, if they were gonna be coming and commenting, I think
Yeah.
they're keeping an eye to see when the next public meeting would be, so I personally don't think it needs to be.
Oh, I'm fine with it. If somebody was interested, they
They're gonna
would-
be paying attention.
they would be, yeah, they would be.
It's not like it was months away, it was
Right.
the
Right,
next
next
public
meeting.
meeting, so I think that, for me, that seems like it's reasonable not to notify.
okay, if the board's good with that, I think it's
Are
fine.
you okay with that, Ben? or-
Yeah, I'm totally comfortable.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, new business, 143, 145, we received, an
And you
application.
too. Sorry.
Yeah, so, we received an application and then also some photos. So, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you want to do?
Okay. So, my name is Yu Pan, and this story is for my friend. I'm just she doesn't speak English, so I just help her to attend this hearing. Because we know Cold Spring is a very nice town and a lot of tourists, so I think maybe tourists they might need those food reflection skin care and beauty bar those service. So my friend decided to open this to then can give tourists a lot of relax in the Cold Spring. I only visited Cold Spring one time, but I really like it because it's quiet. So it's different from Queens.
Yeah, a little different than Queens.
Yeah, it's way more different. So I told my friend, I said, go there to look. Maybe you will have your business. So she went there, and the agent in your Cold Spring town, and luckily found her the small one. So she said, okay, let's do this. Yeah, I said, okay, I help you to get this changed use. Before it was the office space, and now just change to the store.
So, Jonathan, I'm really gonna need your help on this.
Sure.
So you had sent me a Word doc, change of use, site plan approval, obviously the CEQA type 2, I don't know what a 239-M referral is, but you got no next to it.
Yep.
Required parking, I guess this is upstairs at, above, I can't remember what's, is this like the drawing materials building? The art materials?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know what their kind of parking would be required for upstairs.
Right, so in this case, the zoning code doesn't specify how many off-street spaces are required for a personal service shop like this. So it's really up to the board to determine based on, predicted use and the size of the building, how many spaces you think are appropriate.
Do we have any idea what the, building, if the building has come before the planning board with a specified number of spaces for the overall building?
That I don't know. I don't believe it has, at least in the last few years, but we could definitely be worth checking the building department files for and see if there is anything.
Especially if it was an office before, then that would, to me, imply that there would be some allocation or requirement for parking associated with that.
Yeah,
So the notes in your Word doc are, the applicant needs to provide some kind of plan that shows the proposed use in relationship to the rest of the building, as well as parking, entry, exit points, and bathrooms. The applicant should also confirm what kind of sign, if any, they plan to install. So, is there a document of what needs to be done that we can point them to?
oh, go ahead. Were you asking me, Henry?
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah, I think really what we need here is, it doesn't have to be like architectural drawings, but just some kind of floor plan. It can even be hand drawn that just shows the layout of the upstairs, where the stairs are, all that kind of stuff.
Right, right. We have photos,
Right,
and that's not bad.
right. But we need a
because
little more than that.
Okay, and yeah, and I had a real question as to how people get in and out. So,
The back has a door on the back of the building. Yeah, they just, it's a second floor, so they can walk to there. Yeah,
So that's probably something you'd want to see on the plans, like where's the walkway back there? What does the back entrance look like?
okay, maybe I ask the agent to take picture of the entry from the back of the building, yeah.
Sure.
But Jonathan, you're saying that there also should be some sort of drawing, right, to say. where the
Right.
entry And almost like doesn't have to be a full architectural drawing, but something that it shows where the entry and where the bathrooms and just the layout of the space and the entrance area.
Right.
To that layout.
Yeah, kind of like we did for the retail store on Lower Main Street, where it wasn't professional drawings or anything, but it was just a hand sketched floor plan, more or less, that shows where everything is. Because to approve the site plan, we actually need a physical site plan.
so we need some kind of drawing to scale, but it doesn't have to be, you don't have to hire an architect for it. You can, 1 inch equals 4 feet kind of thing, and just do it on graph paper would be fine.
Yeah.
And then another question is signage, right, Jonathan? That would be a big question.
Well, yeah, historically.
The signage, my friend says she just put some sticker on the window, because there's a window facing to the main street. And then she think to buy the sandwich board from the Amazon, then put business hours or some advertisement, that because she knows this is a historical town, she doesn't want to deal so much things, so just as easy as possible.
So I think a sign in the window doesn't need approval, right?
Yeah.
Probably not. I think this has to go to HDRB. Well, actually, that's a good, I don't know if it does have to go, if there aren't any exterior modifications being made, but I'll double check the sign regulations.
And then I guess we always have a question as to where's the trash can? Do we usually?
Lighting
An exterior lighting.
Exterior lighting and the trash.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't have to tell us now since it's that you're gonna need to provide more application material. So just maybe you wanna make a checklist of the things that you'd want, so it would be the trash receptacles and lighting, if there's any change, or the current lighting situation. You know, what is, because it's now in the back, which is different than if it was a front entry. So we need to know what the entry, you know, what the lighting is for that, and what the entryway, if it's not gonna impede any garbage removal or anything that's there now.
Okay, I have a question. So can they put the lights on the window edge? So like bling bling colors, so people know that the business unit is open. Is that comply with the town code?
That's probably a question for the building inspector. If they're just like plug-in lights that go on the inside of the window, you might be fine, but you'd have to check with the building inspector on that.
Okay, do you have a phone number or email address I can contact them?
I can probably email you the phone number for the building department.
Oh, okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
And just for your knowledge, there are other businesses. I know that Romeo and Juliet on the corner there have lights that are on, that they
Yeah,
have
well-
outdoor lights that they go on the bushes and different things. So I don't think it's too big of a question to ask, but you might, yeah, you'd have to deal with the building inspector instead of at the planning board for that.
Okay,
I just want to understand, and this is for later, if you could show us what the building is going to look like from the front. So I understand you've got the top of the building, but what that's going to look like, I understand you're going to have signs in the windows, but how you're going to communicate to, let's say, a customer walking by that you have the business, and how you're going to communicate that the customer should walk around the back of the building and into the business to approach the business for the services.
yeah, I said they will buy a sandwich board, then have a direction, tell them from the main street, just go back to the back of the building.
Okay, then I'd want to see the side of the building that there's proper lighting, and that it's going to be safe, and that just to show us what does that look like.
Okay,
Thank you.
I will ask her to buy on the Amazon, then make some picture and show to you.
Yeah, and maybe come take some photos, and then even just make a rendering on the photo. But I think it's important that we understand that it's going to be firstly what it's going to look like, just for our benefit, but also for safety and so forth. That it's good.
May I know like how many like beauty bar or food relax space in Cold Town or Cold Spring?
I'm sorry?
I mean, do you know like how many of those kind of service in Cold Spring?
In the village?
Yeah,
I'm not aware of any other service.
so nobody have no one opened that one, right?
Not in the village.
Oh, okay.
At least not to the best of our knowledge.
Not to the
Not
best of our
Yeah, we're three guys.
definitive that there's not, but
I'm
I-
not the demographic. Mind you.
So like on the town, in the town, like people when they go home, they feel tired. They do some back massage, something. Where are they going? They go.
Like a home and tame.
So I know there's at least one acupuncture person. I There might be a massage, I'm not totally sure.
Foot massage, do they have in Cold Spring?
Yeah, I,
There's a
Can't-
wellness center across the street that they might do it. I don't know. We don't know all of their services.
yeah,
But you know, one right next to the new studio, it's right by me, just south on, right across from the fire station. On the corner
yeah.
of Church and, Main.
That's right, yeah.
okay.
What,
Oh, yeah.
what hours do you
Like
expect?
holistic.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's been there
Running.
forever.
Hours?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
hours?
They might do it.
yeah.
What days of the week and what hours of the day on those days of the week?
Every day 9 to 9.
Okay, so, and I mean, you understand in the winter by about 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's dark. So the lighting aspect is very, very important. And then it's, you know, snow removal and, you know, we're getting into some real safety issues.
Um,
I'm just flagging this as being like, you know, real safety issues that I just want to, I'd like to see explained.
And when we're
Yeah.
talking about lighting, we're, like, you had brought up, like, the.
like, you know, like,
lighting. So we're talking about this, we're talking about the lighting in the entryway from the street, going down the alleyway to the back entrance. That is the lighting that we are concerned about.
Upstairs, yeah.
And up the stairs, to make sure that that is a well-lit area. That's in the planning board purview, to make sure that that is well-lit for anybody that is gonna be using your services.
do you guys have any suggestion or?
We just suggest you have someone go and take a look and say what's currently there and put that as part of your application. And any drawings or anything to indicate that would be ideal.
Maybe talk to the landlord, like I would talk to the landlord, explain to them what your needs are and how they can help facilitate.
Yeah, I think the landlord is not live there. I think I will ask the agent. I
Yeah,
think
the real estate agent might have more information.
Right.
And so if you give her the list of the things that we require,
Right.
hopefully they can help you with providing us that information.
Right, and especially if that's an active driveway, that's triply important, so.
Yeah, I had totally forgotten about when it's been 90 degrees and I look at my winter coat and go, I do wear you every once in a while, don't I? But yeah, snow to the back,
Yes.
snow and ice to
Snow
the
and
back
ice.
door, if you're gonna be open till 9 PM is a concern.
Can you provide her with a list of?
so. Usually in this Cold Spring town, those business are they close? The business hour. When is their business hours?
Not usually as late as 9 o'clock,
Yeah,
I would say.
it depends, but,
There are a few restaurants that will
restaurants are
stay
open
up.
until about that time. It depends what night of the week and, you know, it really depends. Like literally they can decide on the night when they're gonna close.
Okay, I see.
I'd say most businesses are closed by 6 or 7 o'clock, other than food services. Or
Yeah,
that's just anecdotally, I don't know that for sure, but that's my impression.
Okay, I see.
Emergency exits too, or?
Um,
second exit, I don't know,
That should be building code.
yeah. If there was an office there before, that's probably okay.
right, but we don't know, yeah.
Yeah, but the hours. Is that enough for you to go on?
Yeah, I just want to clarify, first of all, for the lighting design and for the way goes to the entry, to the back to draw the picture or have some like it's better to have like a floor plan,
Yeah,
that right?
Yeah.
And then to ask for the lighting regulations for this second floor,
Yes.
right? Okay, anything else? Do I miss it?
So just to be clear, like you need to go back to the building inspector and ask, I think the question is, do you need to go to historic review board regarding the lighting in the window and et cetera? Is that enough? And also is a sandwich board okay, and if that's okay, then you can move forward. Otherwise, you have to go to historic review board. That's not really up to us. That's not under our purview.
Okay.
The lighting piece. But the but then this is totally okay, by the way. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something. But we are concerned about like where does the trash receptacle go? So that's another item for you. Is where does
You mean the trash? How do they dump the trash?
where does the garbage bin go?
Put in the back, is that okay?
Yeah, no,
Part?
we wanna see where.
And that should be something that either your real estate agent or
Where,
the
where the
landlord
first-
should be able to provide you,
Yeah.
where that is, because we
The
just have
first
to make
floor,
sure.
the first floor, the store, there's a store. How do they dump their trash?
Yes, that might be a good resource for you to talk to them
Yeah.
and to talk to the landlord or
Yeah.
the real estate agent that
Yeah.
you're working with.
You need to drill down on that.
Okay,
We wanna see a parking plan for the backyard. I'm all about, anyone, either this table tell you, I'm all about the parking.
It's all about the
I'm
parking.
all about the parking.
can they do the street parking?
That's not the point. The point is that in our code, we normally require businesses to provide some parking spots.
Oh,
And so where we're gonna start is to ask to see available parking in the back of the building. So we wanna see like basically a lot plan for the back of the building. And then we wanna see your plan and photographs about explaining how customers are going to like enter your building. So come down the side of the building, around and into the building, and both daytime and nighttime, and how they're going to do that safely.
okay,
Yeah, and also, frankly, like in mud, in snow, in ice, like I want to make sure people are safe.
Right,
I see.
right. And the board's gonna wanna know whether the stairs in the back are indoors or outdoors?
Correct.
The stairs is indoor.
Indoors, okay.
You're indoors. Okay, that's good.
Yep.
But at the moment, it seems, I'll just say, it seems a little abstract to me that somebody's going to be out the front of the building and they're going to understand to come around to the back of the building. I know you have a sandwich board, but that explanation is that's up to you really. But that will how you translate that to people.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, everything done?
Yeah.
Yep.
You send her an email on this?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, and Abigail will send you an email as well, or send your friend an email so that you can see this in writing, most of what we said, not all of it, but some things that are necessities for you to have in the application.
Okay, so here is a change of use. So you mean everything has to be clarified? Then my friend can start her business, right?
Has to be approved, so we.
Has to be approved, then she can
Process.
start the process.
Right,
The-
so the process is, you'll come back again in 2 weeks, hopefully with the drawing and the information that the board's asked for. If that answers all their questions, then the board will hold a public hearing where members of the public can come and give their thoughts on the application. And once the public hearing has been held, then the board will vote to approve or to deny the site plan.
Okay, I see. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Oh, can I?
Okay, I think that's the only new business item. And I am guessing we don't have any public. So no public comment, any board business. And so both of you are out next week. I just did a quick email. In 2 weeks, next meeting, you're both out. I just did a quick scan and on July 31st, Hillary said she's available.
Good.
And I'm available and Jesse's available, so, we will not cause the 40 main people more delay. So I think that's it. Anything else, Jonathan?
No, I think that does it.
Okay, and you get to go on vacation.
Yes, yep.
Good vacation, where are you going?
Italy.
Oh my gosh.
Whereabouts?
Going to Venice and the Dolomites.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Never been to Italy before.
Oh, wow. Have a good time.
So much fun. I mean,
Looking forward to it.
like the top 2 meals in my life, one of them was in Venice.
Oh, wow. All right, good to know. And it's funny, the past 2 years that I've gone on big vacations, I've also left on a Friday after a planning board meeting. And those planning board meetings went much longer than this one. So I was on till like 10 p.m. still needing to pack and get all kinds of stuff ready. So tonight was good.
We're all about a quick one is a good one.
I'm gonna make a motion to
Adjourn.
adjourn, that's right, yeah.
All right.
Anyone second? Everyone in favor? Yay. Okay, I survived.
Great job, Henry.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Nice job, Henry.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
All right.
Thanks, John.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.